So I've mentioned the layered deer before. These are what they look like when they're all said and done. You can see I even got my tag on there and everything. Um, it's all solid oak from scraps and stuff like that. The hooves and then inside the nose get wood burned, and then everything gets a clear coat. And you can see, like I was mentioning, some of them are a little bit different thicknesses and stuff. That's just using up whatever wood I have available, kind of thing. So this one here is all cut and ready to go. I just cut a couple of those pieces last night. Obviously, I still need to do the wood burning on the hooves and a bit more into the nose, and then I'll get a clear coat as well. As you can see, I got some other pieces. Some of these noses are a little oblong. I'll probably sand them a bit more on the belt disc sander just to kind of redefine the shape. Um, this piece here, you can kind of see that discoloration, I guess you'll call it. That actually was a big void. I filled it with CA glue and then sanded it flush afterwards, and now it's nice and solid. And once everything gets glued up, that'll either be the back, but it's just saving that piece. You can also see some of these tails are a little bit different shape than the other ones. Once again, just trying to use up small chunks, so sometimes have to kind of modify it to use up the board properly. And then here I got a couple ready to go, all laid out. I got stenciled on there. You can see even like this one, the existing cut fits the curve just perfectly, so even less waste. And then here, same thing. I have this piece as tight as I can to there, so that's using up that board as much as I can. Here, there's a bit of a crack, but it looks like it just barely touches in here. I think after cutting, it should be okay. If not, I'll do the same kind of thing with a bit of the CA glue just to stabilize it a bit more. And then you can see this board here, the glue up I did were from offcuts, and you could see that there is very little waste coming off that one. And then just, you know, even this piece, there's very little offcuts there, and then that piece is still big enough to use for something else. And but yeah, I'll get a couple of these pieces cut and be able to assemble another one of the deer. These pieces here, because they are thin, that'll get cut and then sanded flush and smooth and kind of clean it up so it kind of looks more back to the actual oak. And then because those are the thinner pieces, those I usually end up using for the antlers. So even those kind of things that look like waste are still going to get used. And yeah, that's the what it looks like when it's all done.